So just catch us up to what led to this decision by Theresa May in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, good to see you, Naira and Manus. A day and a night of high drama on the Brexit front, culminating, as you heard there, with Theresa May from Downing Street addressing the nation, doubling down on her gamble and trying to explain her request for a delay to the British people. She'd already heard, though, a couple of hours before that from Donald Tusk, the president of the EU Council, that a short delay might be given, but only if she can prove that Parliament will back her deal, which means she's only got a few days, she's got next week, basically, to convince the Speaker of the House that she should be able to hold the vote and to convince other MPs that they should back her. We know that Jeremy Corbyn is going to be in Brussels today as well. Theresa May, of course, is on her way here to talk to EU leaders. So clearly there are other avenues still being explored by opposition leaders. We understand some opposition leaders met with Theresa May yesterday, but Jeremy Corbyn left that meeting because he didn't like who he was having to share the room with. Big questions still hang over Theresa May herself and whether she will remain in power because, as she said, she does not want to ask for a longer extension. Would the EU grant a longer extension if she fails next week, or will the EU push the UK over the cliff? That is the big question as we build towards the 29th of March.
Yeah, and there's so many unknowns. I mean, if you had a crystal ball, you're going to be the richest woman in Europe. But from where you're standing right now in Brussels, what happens next? What's most important to us?
Right, so the dynamics of the next day are going to be important in terms of her relationship with other leaders in the EU 27. The French, the Belgians, the Italians, perhaps, so many countries flagging up concerns about why they should agree to a delay and asking questions about what the delay is going to be for. So that could be a sticking point, certainly with the French side. Also look for how long any kind of delay will be. Jean-Claude Juncker wanted May to ask for a delay until May 23rd because of EU elections. It seems she ignored him. Perhaps that didn't go down too well. And then as we build into next week, the crucial thing will be the debate on Monday. The government will lay down a motion which will then be amended, and that will be used once again by opposition parties to try and explore if there are alternatives. So if Theresa May's deal does fail next week, what could the alternative path forward look like? So far, they have failed to galvanise around an alternative plan. But that is all still for next week. Today, the focus is on Brussels. Theresa May will be here. Will this be the last time she addresses the EU Council? Or could she be back next week?